Imagine a factory where the day-to-day operations are really chaotic. There is a lot of firefighting that happens in the shop floor. Things are not standardized. Everybody does their work in a slightly different manner. The line is not balanced. There are WAP everywhere. There's so much of confusion in the shop floor, and supervisors are really frustrated, and they're running around here and there, and there is a lot of firefighting in the shop. So there is a lot of confusion on day-to-day operations, even with all these engineers and skilled labor. Why is this? There is a fundamental reason why there is a lot of this confusion. That is absence of standard work. When we say a standard work, it means the process has to follow a specific set of procedures. Yeah? Everything has to be done in a certain way so that you get a certain output. This has to be followed meticulously. That is called as a standard work. But in many small and medium-sized organizations where the standard work is not being practiced, people follow different ways in manufacturing this product. For example, a person working in shift 1 will work on the product in a slightly different way. A person working on second shift may do it in a slightly different way. For example, the torque given by person 1 may vary from the torque given by person 2. The same person in the morning, the moment he comes into the factory, the torque given for tightening a screw may be different from the torque which is given in the afternoon after a heavy lunch. So there is a lot of variation in the process. All these variation will lead to a lot of these quality issues, meaning that things are not standardized. So when there is no stable way of working, there will be a lot of errors in the process, right? And this is very normal in a typical small and medium companies where there is no standard activity. The lines may not be balanced. The same person may take, for assembling one product, he may take 1 minute. The next product may take 2 minutes or 1.5 minutes, because there may be some other activity which came in, right? The daily schedules may not be followed properly because there is a lot of this day-to-day disturbances, some urgent orders coming, and that disrupts the plan. So there is a lot of this chaos in the factory. What if you are going to a factory where things are organized, people are following the standards, there's a clear set of procedures which are established for each activity, and the operators are following that. In that kind of an environment, you will not find a lot of errors in the process, which also translates to better quality and reduced defects, fewer customer complaints from the market. So this is what is very important. So whenever some people complain about quality issues, look at their standard work. Are they practicing standard work, or things are not standardized in the factory? Right? A clear sequence, a defined timing, a clear set of tools used for the work. All these things will help in standard work. There are 7 major benefits of creating a standard work. What are those? First thing is cycle times becomes very predictable, meaning each and every activity follows a certain set of standards or procedures which gives a predictable cycle time. Any abnormalities can be seen immediately. There will be a visibility in the shop floor, and then training new people becomes faster. See, today in India, most of the companies, they face a big attrition. There's not a lot of permanent employees coming to the factory. There's a lot of attrition. People are using apprentices and also these different schemes which government is promoting. So there is always a constant churn in the employees. So it is very difficult for a standardized training for the employees. People are not coming in with ready-made skills in the market. So it is very important for us to provide the training in a standardized way, right? So that SOPs or the standard work will help in creating a standard training for the employees. That is the third point. And then quality becomes consistent, and there will be a visual clear improvement in the quality. And then because of this, the delivery performance, the overall business performance, the lead time will reduce. So that will be another important thing. And then the supervisors will work with less confusion. They will be free to do a lot of improvement, right? The standard work will free their mind for improvement. That's the theme of this particular video, right? If there is a day-to-day chaos, people will not follow the improvement activities. When we even push them to do the improvement, it will not happen because there is a lot of non-standard activities which are happening in the shop. So the first things to go and focus on is to create a standard work so that later they can focus on the improvement. So this is the 6th point. And when we do all these things, there will be a very smooth and continuous production. The shop floor will reflect the overall improvement in a very nice manner. So the standard work is very important to get all these 7 benefits. So that's what we are trying to explain in this particular video. When the mind becomes free, right, people can focus on the improvement. To create a free mind, right, when the supervisors need to become free, they need to create standard work so that people will do their work in a standard manner, so they can focus on improvement. Generally people think, okay, standard work means bureaucracy, we are adding in, we are not having the freedom to do explore. No, it's not like that. Standard work means you are creating or you are following a set of standards so that your mind can become free. So it is an opposite. So to be creative, you need to standardize a lot of things. So that is the ultimate explanation which I can give in this particular video. When there is a standard work, people can focus on improvement. When there is no standard, people will survive the day. When there is a lot of standards in their work, people can improve the system. So that's why in lean we say standard work frees the mind to improve. So thank you very much for watching. In case you are interested in learning lean and shop floor management, our online courses will help. I have given the link in the description. So these are all free courses which you can take, and you can also help your team members learn the basics of lean manufacturing and shop floor management so that they can perform well in their organization. So thank you for watching. I'll talk to you in the next video. See you. Bye bye.